Hi, Chris here. In this video, this is an energy update in regards to what I'm finding is really working well, and clearings with people to really make an impact and change, my ability to really find what the problem is. And there's a few things that we're going to start off with. I'm going to start off with 7 principalities of Satan, and I got this idea through a mentor of mine, and it's all about the 7 principalities of Satan is essentially the hierarchy of this whole demonic realm and satanic realm, which is really has a big stranglehold on humanity at the moment in regards to trying to keep our vibration low, which again gives them energy to sustain, because they live off this low form of energy and vibration, such as fear and pain and all those sorts of things. And this is where the concept hell comes from. And hell is essentially just a realm, which is a realm. I quite often remove people or parts of their body that they have health problems in out of the hell realm, and I have to send it to love and light. So I guess you could look at love and light as heaven, this whole concept of heaven, which really is a program through our lifetime, and hell, so high vibration, low vibration. That's essentially it. So this whole hierarchy is in regards to the 7 principalities are 7 demons, okay, and there are 7 demons that work for Satan. Satan kind of sits back and allows his kind of henchmen to do all the work. And what I'm finding is once I remove these 7 demons, then all of a sudden it's a lot easier to kind of remove this whole hierarchy of this demonic realm, instead of seeing Boshtar or Lucifer or devil every now and then and taking them out. This is really removing the pillars under the foundations of this whole demonic realm, and once I remove that, it's a lot easier to remove them and for them to never come back again. So we'll go through the demons that are within the 7 principalities of Satan. So the first one's Reg, R-E-G-E, and he is kind of the demon of marijuana. Okay, Lars is the second one. He's the demon of sexual lust. Bacchus, the demon of addiction. Pan, the demon of the mind. Medit, the demon of hate, murder and war. Set, the demon of death. And a Christian demon, or the other name is no name demon, is another one, is the 7th one that we need to remove. And quite funny enough, that comes up as a Christian demon because again, some of these religions were created on ideas that were given from gods within our history, which are deemed gods, but really they were advanced life forms. They were extraterrestrials trying to give us a message, whether they were entities or extraterrestrials that were just trying to keep our vibration down, or they were extraterrestrials that were trying to get our vibration up to evolve ourselves and ascend ourselves, essentially. The message of service to others. But some people kind of use that message to create a religion out of it, which was really the wrong way of which these extraterrestrials were trying to perceive it. From a friendly extraterrestrial message, obviously some of the demonic influences, reptilians and so on, were quite happy for that message to be created into a religion, because we really didn't evolve, did we? And we didn't ascend. But this whole ascension that we're going through at the moment, and it's understanding the message that we need to look within ourselves and correct ourselves, so people see the change in you and all of a sudden, hey, they want that too. And therefore you can give, all of a sudden, to heal yourself, then you can help heal others by giving service to others. So going back to these 7 principalities, I look for these 7 principalities of Satan, and within usually a lot of people's problems, if they've got a really chronic problem, I have to remove all of them. And quite often they'll be in a 1 particular area where that person's having a problem. And so once we clear all those and find out where they are and remove them all, then all of a sudden it's clear to see who their ringmasters are essentially are, and we look for people like Lucifer, the devil himself, as well as Voshtar, which is another demonic entity, and so on and so on, like fallen angels, all these other things as well. Beelzebub comes up every now and then. And then the hierarchy of who's the boss of them are the archons, which archon mean demon. So, and then all of a sudden we have to use a particular energy to extract demon. We use a vortex energy, which is a toroid or torus vortex energy, to extract those archons out, so therefore we can then clear them out and send them on their way, essentially. So that's been a really big clearing, looking for that sort of thing, and I'm finding that within most chronic health problems that people come to me. Because a lot of the time people are coming to me as a kind of last resort. They've been to a lot of other people, and they've got really chronic problems, and there's many layers that we need to clear out, many sessions that we need to do. This is really speeding up the process by looking for these principalities of Satan and removing them all, getting rid of this demonic realm. There's no doubt about that. Another way that of opening the doors, let's say, is a thing that I'm using is calling swing open the locks. And there are locks. There's a Draco lock, which is a form of reptilian, which has a big impact on humanity and controlling humanity at the moment. Also the reptilians themselves, and also the archon or boar. Now the boar is again just a form of archon. It's another word for the archon. And what I do there is I use my rings, my sun rings and my neutralization ring tools. And it requires a particular configuration of the two rings, whether I'm removing a Draco lock or a reptilian lock or an archon lock. These different configurations. Once we release and swing open those locks, again allows me a lot easier for me to look for that problem, clear it out, also clear out any influence from reptilians, Draco and the archons as well. So that's been a real help. Other updates is regarding to the Arcturians. Again, got this through my mentor, that we've always thought the archons were, the Arcturians were always here to help us through this ascension process, along with Pleiadians and certain other ones like the Blue Avian groups and the Sphere groups as well, Blue Sphere groups. But finding that the Arcturians actually have a hidden agenda with humanity as well, and really in line with the satanic realm as well. So I've been really looking for Arcturians influences and the Arcturians themselves within people with chronic health problems, and I'm finding them as well, clearing that out, and that's making a big difference as well. So to be aware of any health practitioner out there, that we need to be very careful of the information or who we're following in regards to these extraterrestrials that deem to be there for us and beneficial to humanity. Maybe they've got an hidden agenda on the side that we need to be aware of. Also, I've mentioned other updates, chemtrails, and now I just want to talk a bit more about chemtrails, because we need to really create awareness amongst people. Please tell people around your community, your family members, about looking up at the skies and being aware of what the difference is between jets that have just, the jet line is just vapor, and you'll notice up in the sky that the vapor just lasts for a few seconds and fades away. Now that's just vapor. Now for jets that are going across the sky and they're leaving residue which disperses out over hours, now that's not vapor. That's nanoparticle sized heavy metals as well as other things. And what I'm finding here within Truly Holistic is that I'm finding chemtrail viruses and chemtrail bacteria very often. For example, with myself, is that we had a really sunny day. We're currently at the end of our summer, but our summer's become later really. And as we're kind of going into autumn, our summer's really starting here, and that I've noticed that with the blue skies that they've been really going hard at it in regards to the chemtrails. And I was going for a walk yesterday. I noticed all these chemtrails and took videos of them actually, which I will be posting. And went for a walk, feeling on top of the world, feeling great. And then got to the park to just read a book and enjoy the sunshine. All of a sudden I got these symptoms, runny nose, and all of a sudden a sore throat just like within minutes. And I was wondering what was going on. I was just, my body was just detoxing fully. And when I got home, I had to cut my reading time short to get home and figure out what was going on. What did I find? Chemtrail virus. And I found a chemtrail virus within my dental system, within the gums of my dental system. And what was the first symptom before I got all the itchiness and the runny nose and that? Was itchy roof of my mouth and my gums. So, that association with those symptoms and finding out here that chemtrail virus, all of a sudden remove the chemtrail virus, feeling 100% again. And that's proof in the pudding that, that these chemtrail viruses really exist. I'm finding them within a lot of people, and we need to be aware of it. That our air supply is being manipulated with it. Our weather is being manipulated with geoengineering, and that a lot of the clouds that we see in the sky are not really natural clouds. They're nanoparticle sized heavy metals, which is causing a sheen across our atmosphere, which is blocking off a lot of the UV radiation that is actually beneficial to us. And please don't believe in this whole agenda in regards to the sun is dangerous to us. Of course, we don't want to be out in the sun long enough to burn. That's just common sense. But the UV radiation is obviously important to create vitamin D, the synthesization of the UV radiation in the skin to produce, along with cholesterol to produce vitamin D, is very vital. But also, more importantly, for the UV radiation to go through the eye and go at the back of the retina to hit our pineal gland, which is our third eye. And they're our periscope for keeping our nervous system well and keeping it fired up and working well. And also, all updates that are occurring within our solar system and our sun is coming from that light from the sun, and we need to take that on in regards to this ascension process. We need to use that to upgrade us. And the association with what I've known for a long time is that with jet lag, is one of the best things you can do for jet lag is to have your bare feet on the earth, to recalibrate with the earth, but more importantly, sun gaze, that last disc on the horizon of the earth when it's about to go down in sunset, and that light that you're looking at recalibrates you to that time and place and makes you attuned to what's happening where you are on the planet at the time. And that's because it's upgrading your system, your nervous system, your circadian rhythm, which is your pineal gland. It's vital in this whole ascension process. So I thought I'd bring up these concepts in regards to what's happening here at Truly Holistic. Exciting, always energy changes coming up all the time, and I'll keep you informed.